Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Yeah, welcome to Wednesday's After the Show podcast. Hello, hello, hello. Heard a lot of great tales about the trip to Orlando with JBird, Virginia, and how much they enjoyed it and all the excitement that happened, which is well documented in the blog that JBird has posted up on YouTube. So if you want to see what these stories look like, you can go and check it out.
It's a 10-minute blog. It was a little longer than normal, but it's a blog. It can be long.
Yeah, no, that's what blogs are, you know. And if it's too long, you know what? Then stop watching it.
Good point. It's like anything in life. If you don't like something, just don't watch it.
Simple. Yeah, it's pretty much
it really is pretty easy.
It is pretty easy. Taylor and Derek had sent an email. They said, so nice to meet JBird Friday at the rest stop on the way to Orlando.
I remember they're in the blog.
No way.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped right there. He goes, hey, my girl's, she's nervous to come up to you because you're going to think you're gonna think she's crazy. I'm like, no, come on over here.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, I've been drinking. You know, they don't sell any liquor at all on the turnpike.
What?
When you go to get gas and stuff or snacks, they don't want to encourage drinking and driving, even for people who are not driving.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of places do not sell any alcohol whatsoever.
Even at like the Shell, those big Shell stations they have.
There was a lot of gas stations, like a Shell, that did not serve any kind of alcohol.
Huh.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I mean, I would never leave home without a cooler, so that's just me.
Yeah, I mean,
if I'm
maybe
getting on the turnpike, I've got a cooler in the back.
I did it wrong. I didn't do it right.
You always have to have a cooler.
I guess it makes sense. I mean, people are like driving, and
But you have passengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm perpetually a passenger.
But is it illegal I think it's illegal to have any kind of open container, though.
True.
But how do limousines get away with it?
yeah,
Big
you're
special class of license.
Got ya.
yeah. So I don't think that. So that's probably why. I'm sure it's some kind of ordinance, law, whatever.
You're right. Yeah, even like passenger thing, you're not supposed to have an open container. Lord knows, if I could go to jail for every infraction, I'd be doing life.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've seen you get into an Uber before.
Every time I get in an Uber.
I know. I don't have the balls to do that.
I'm from Louisiana. We just play different. There's no open container law.
That's such an obnoxious.
That
We're from
is.
Louisiana. We play different.
We just play different.
That's so annoying.
Y'all don't get us.
And that is my excuse if I ever get in trouble. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I'm from Louisiana. We don't have open container laws.
They say that I'm from Louisiana, copper. We just play different.
I'm not going to be sassy.
Yeah, that's such a sassy statement.
We just play different.
Well, I'm just sassy to you. I wouldn't be sassy to the cops.
No, I know.
It says here that, appreciate the time he took to stop and chat with them. Big fan of KVJ and Weird and Whatever. We didn't get to see him at Food and Wine, but we definitely still owe him a margarita.
Oh.
I remember you asked me the other day, Cannon's baseball coach.
Yes.
He's in the blog as well. I saw him at Epcot, him and his girl.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out exactly like what was going on. We're just, my wife is just checking out stuff on social media, and she's here, and we see this photo posted, and she's like, that's Cannon's baseball coach. She's like, wait, what's going on? Like, because I think Cannon had a game over the weekend or something like that, and then there he is, like on, there he is in Orlando with JBird. We're like, wait, what? I didn't even know you knew him or anything like that.
No, you know I get when I drink. I'm so excited about everything, and I was filming. So anytime someone recognized me, I would get oh my God, hey, Leo, do my blog. And
You know my name? You want to be in my video?
Well, they weren't ready for I'm already filming, and they were so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a vlog. Please don't block me.
Yeah, he's the dude on the far right. So that's
Please
Cannon's
don't blog
baseball
me.
coach. Yeah.
I'm skipping a baseball game that I'm supposed to be coaching Kevin's kid.
And so he just came up and said, "Hey, is that kind of
Yeah.
Okay,
Him and his girl.
Oh,
Okay.
that was sweet.
That is nice.
There's a lot of Nationers up there this weekend.
Yeah. As we were talking about your weekend, there was a ton of people that said they were going to be there. I think it's at Food and Wine.
Yes.
It's what it was.
Festival, yeah.
Madhouse.
Yeah, it is big time stuff up there.
Did you get any of the food?
I did not. I was just drinking, having a good time. I got food at the end of the night.
I get it.
You know, when you're finally surrendering.
When you're just ready to lay, be drunk and fat.
Exactly.
Yeah, on the blog tip, got an email here from Nate in Loxahatchee. He said, "I'm eager to hear your review on The Mandalorian. I watched it with my son yesterday, and I personally loved it. I'm hearing nothing but rave reviews of it. People saying that if you love the Star Wars universe, and that's kind of it. Sometimes people feel disappointed about where they've gone with storylines and actors, characters, things like that, that you will love it." And just, talking to my buddy yesterday, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's got me. I didn't even know if I was going to sign into the Disney Plus. I don't have a lot of motivation to do it, but...
Is it hard to do? Did it take a long time?
I haven't done it.
Oh, you haven't done it? Okay.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to look into it today. I mean, this Mandalorian started to win me over, and I don't think I'll regret getting... You know, that's one thing we spend money on. We do drop money on all the packages and TV viewing and stuff like that.
It helps you with work as well. There'll be some stuff you'll watch.
Yeah, I like staying plugged into it. It's just cozy and nice to be able to have those options to do it. So I think I'm going to jump on that. I don't think I'm going to regret being, oh, boy.
I love having DirecTV. I love having the full package that we have with all the NFL, we got the NHL. Like, it just makes your house cozy. And it is a hell of a lot cheaper than going out every weekend and watching stuff in a sports bar.
I have to get the wrestling channel you guys have.
Oh, yeah. Panda's
so
got
good.
that. Yeah.
It's old. It's all this old school wrestling for all the old people who want to watch the old wrestlers from back when they're in their heyday.
I think it's like $10.99 a month.
It's worth it.
Wrestling was better, I think, when they were on cocaine.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Everything's better.
When they were on cocaine and a ton of steroids, golden age.
It was a golden age.
Come on.
You're never going to get back to that time again.
How do you think Hogan picked up the Giant? You think that was natural? No, that was cocaine.
You don't pick up the Giant sober.
Oh, there's no way the Hulkster was not on cocaine, brother.
Yeah, so you're never going to get that again. I can see why you want to go back to the golden era. But yeah, Bird and I were talking about maybe getting on that. You know, we had done for Game of Thrones, we had done like a quick little blog where people could jump in the chat room, give their thoughts and all that stuff. So,
I love it.
yeah, maybe we'll do that with The Mandalorian if I can get on. I think the first one was yesterday that you could watch, and then I think they're going to have another one on Friday. So
Come on over to Sasquatch Recordings.
yeah, we
Do
can
it in
record
my-
it over there.
Yeah.
I just got to try to got to write that into the schedule, see if I can make that happen. If I can, we'll do that.
You haven't even been over there to do it. Have you not done a podcast with me?
I've dropped you off several times at your crib, and I've gone in there, but I don't think I've seen it since you've set it up like nice.
Got ya.
I went in there when you first moved in, and then I've dropped you off like, more times than I care to have. But
Weird Whatever's tonight at 6 o'clock, and go fuck yourself.
Nate also said El Camino is worth the watch. It finishes up the story, and I think in my opinion, was needed. It's not some crazy fast-paced movie, but that's exactly how the show was. Story-driven with little nuggets of action to drive the story along. Worth the watch if you watch the entire Breaking Bad show.
okay.
I'm trying to finish up on Ballers. I watched it 3 years ago and fell off. And then
Yeah, I got through the first 2 seasons of that. Then I think when they left Miami, I don't think I've seen it since.
Me too. We watched first 2 seasons.
Well, it's the Entourage. It's Entourage, but with sports.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay. I can't seriously get into, and I want to.
I liked watching it because seeing all the Miami landmarks, and that was what it was for me. You know, like they'd be on the Miami River, the wharf, and stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, that's cool, see that. And then when that went away, I'm like, eh.
I like The Rock's character either. He's not as electric as he normally is. I like The Rock when he's a bit of a dick.
Okay. Yeah, it was just, all right. So, somebody said, Virginia must be real old. There is an open container law in Louisiana. And
Damn,
they
you
sent a
old?
copy of it saying Louisiana open container law. In Louisiana, the open container law as defined by stat blah, 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 prohibits the driver of a vehicle and the passengers from having an open container of an alcoholic beverage while operating the vehicle on a public highway or right-of-way.
Damn.
Okay, so maybe it's just walking around. There's no open container law.
I just couldn't believe, you can't prohibit selling alcohol near a highway. That doesn't make sense.
We have drive-through daiquiri stores. I mean, literally, drive-through daiquiri.
They had them in northern Florida. I don't know if it was daiquiri, but you could get. There was a drink. I don't know if Purple Passion.
Ooh, purple drink.
It was. They would give it to you in this bottle, and I remember it tasting just like Kool-Aid, and it making me feel really good, and then making me feel really shitty. But it tasted so good.
It's a great ride till you vomit.
All that shit. Boone,
right.
Strawberry Hill.
I know.
Oh, it's so purple.
I'd get like 9 of them. It was $3.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, there are different cities and towns and things like that where you can do that. And to me, I don't get why can't you walk around with an open container? To me, that's stupid.
I know.
I don't like that. And, like somebody said, like in Savannah, you can do that. You can walk around the whole area with an open container. I mean, why not? I mean, we're all freaking adults. If somebody's acting like an ass, then you, arrest them for that, or they get a ticket for being an ass or public intox. But, I mean, other than that, just walking around, why not?
Well, give them 3 strikes, then arrest them.
3 strikes mean they got to punch somebody 3 times?
You can't. There needs to be a list of the things you can't get. 4 Loko being on that list.
I still have one in the fridge.
She's trying to get. I'm not kidding you. It's. I think we went to bed about 2:00, and it was about 1:55, and she's trying to get me a fucking 4 Loko. As she's nodding off, she can't go anymore. She's like, "4 Loko." Did they really? What's the alcohol content? Would one of them give you a buzz?
14% was the one that I was drinking. So
it should give you a buzz.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
like,
a tall boy.
It's one of those where you drink one of them.
I highly recommend the sour apple. I just do.
That would make me throw up 9
Sounds
different. It sounds
disgusting.
disgusting.
Terrible.
It was so good.
Yeah. Caesar on chicken wings said, Kev, you really should try the chicken wings from Wings Plus, across from Palm Beach State and Lake Worth on Congress. Great sports watching, too. Great food, fantastic fries. It's always good. And I'm on a wing kick now, so I'm going to go try out some places.
I've seen that place around. I've never gone, though. I always see Wing Plus.
Yeah, I think I've had it. I think somebody brought it to us or something like that.
Tree's Wings, their honey mustard alone is worth going to them.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody said you need to try the wingettes at Dixie Fried Chicken in Belle Glade, voted top 10 in Florida. Okay. Yeah, might have to do that next time I'm in the Glade, in the muck.
You should.
Give it a shot out there.
And when you go, bring us back some. I want to taste these magical top voted wings.
Yeah, I will definitely have to do that.
I love wings, too.
They're fun.
I got the Domino's the other night because the kids wanted Domino's, though. Their wings are pigeon wings, just know.
Wings or tenders?
Wings.
Really? You're going to take a bone over just a whole piece of meat like that?
I'm a girl. I love the bone.
Yeah, they're fun. I don't know why. Yeah, you're right. I mean, because I remember I got on the Chili's boneless buffalo kick 15 years ago, but
those you feel like you have to eat them with a fork, and sometimes you just want to manhandle your food.
The bone is gross.
I like the process, but I like picking crawfish. I like picking crab. I like all of that. I like picking shrimp.
I hate when she picks crab. I get legitimately bummed out internally when I see her picking a bunch of crab out of a bag. Oh, it's just that day's gonna be shitty.
Yeah,
for everyone.
Somebody texted in and said, in Fort Pierce, they have a drive-through for rum runners. They leave the paper on the top of the straw so you don't drink it. That is safe.
And I know the good people of Fort Pierce, they're gonna follow that rule.
Yeah, it's gonna be totally fine.
I don't think Fort Pierce should have that. Don't you always have some stories from Fort Pierce?
Fort Pierce got some interesting stuff. I saw there's a big old complex, something like that. They're going to be putting into Fort Pierce as one of the headlines today. I'll get to delve into it, but yeah, it might be. Yeah, Fort Pierce, I haven't spent a lot of time there, but I think like most South Florida towns, you got a little bit of squirrely there. Get some good, got a little bit of, I don't know. We're talking about the unsolicited dick pics, too. Many states, South Carolina and New York. Texas has just done it, like $500 fine. You can get Texas for sending an unsolicited dick pic. And Keith also has sent us an unsolicited dick pic. We did not ask.
They can't lick our
or
dick.
A picture of Richard Nixon. So there you go. He sent that in. That would be an unsolicited dick pic. This old school thing here, who wore it better, going all the way back to Robin Williams in his early days. Ashley from Orlando sent this in. Saw this yesterday and thought of JBird. That was Robin Williams. Look at that. You can tell that's real old. That's probably like 70s, late 70s.
It's got to be. He's
type
Mork.
stuff.
He's Mork right there.
Yeah, that was Mork. That probably was a Denver Broncos game, I would guess, by looking at that. And it's cold and all that kind of stuff, because I think that show, Mork and Mindy, was set in Boulder. And so he's probably either at a University of Colorado game or Broncos game.
Wow, he's young.
I wonder how much that was worth. I used to have the Mork from Mork and Mindy, the figure, and it came with an egg. And you crack the egg, and the figure of Mork would be in there. That's got to be at least in the hundreds.
Look and see.
I will. I used
You
to
should
have
buy it
that.
for yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm just still trying to get to the 1984 G.I. Joe line.
We get a lot of photos. It is true that I look like a lot of people. Somebody was, I saw the other day, I was talking to somebody and they're going, we saw you in the parking lot at Bed Bath & Beyond on Tuesday. I was like, nope, that's impossible. It wasn't me. Said I was not even anywhere near the parking lot at Bed Bath & Beyond on Tuesday. And they're going, no, it was you. I'm like, I think I'd know. No, it wasn't me. And I could not convince them that it was not me that was in the parking lot at Bed Bath & Beyond on Tuesday.
What kind of car did you get into?
They just said they saw me walking, and I said, there's absolutely no way. I said, I know everything I do every minute of every day. I can go back and tell you exactly where I was at this time.
Aunt Ann was so certain that you snubbed her at Publix. And
Yeah,
that
I
you
know.
walked right by her and didn't say a word. Not that she would wanted you to, but that you
couldn't
looked
believe it.
You looked at her, you looked her up and down, and just kind of gave her a look and walked. According to her.
Oh, I know.
That's what she
I remember when she said that.
said. You weren't in public.
No.
I believe Ann.
Yeah. Wasn't at all. And so I got people from TV shows and whatnot have been sending me photos. There's one that we got yesterday. And Ashley said, I was watching my Carolina Panthers, or Carolina Hurricanes, playing dominate hockey last night with my husband. We both thought our new player, Joel Edmondson, number 6, looked awfully familiar. Like going, wait, is that Kevin playing hockey?
It does kind of look like you.
Yeah, definitely gave us a giggle.
It looks like your younger, better looking brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no, he's not that cute.
I'm just kidding. Come on. Be Kevin Ralston.
All right, there he goes. Another me. So maybe he was the guy in the Bed Bath & Beyond parking lot.
Hockey players don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, I don't know. How do you know, Virginia?
How the fuck do you know that? You're
I'm
just,
sorry.
again,
They wouldn't be caught dead.
Virginia bullshit stats.
9 out of 10 hockey players hate that store.
Again, more bullshit stats from the witch. You guys give a shit about that egg? You want to know?
Yeah, what is it?
It looks like it's $80. I could buy it in the package still.
Wow.
Impressed, huh, Kev?
I'm very impressed.
I'm the one that went and bought my old Care Bears lunchbox that I used to carry when I was in 4th grade, so I'm not over here judging you.
So, okay, you get why I buy toys. Why are you
Yeah.
always on my ass
I just
then?
like to fuck with you. Kevin pays me for every dig.
Oh, you get paid by those?
That's what
I
it
get
is. She's bonus,
on the
yes.
side, yeah.
Yeah, she tallies it up and, hey, Cam.
Can I get
You owe me $14.
Can I get a bonus anytime I derail the show? Or
Oh, good Lord.
stutter?
Let me see a couple things to weigh in on text. What does V and JBird think about CM Punk back to the WWE? Apparently, they made an announcement last night about that.
I love it because anytime anybody comes back that's been gone for a while, especially a superstar, it's very exciting for wrestling. Now, I wasn't a huge CM Punk fan. I know Panda is.
Oh, my God. I'm texting him right now because, I mean, all over my house, there's CM Punk memorabilia. There's dolls. There's a picture hanging on the wall. There's
Yeah.
a life-size cardboard cutout that scares the shit out of me every time I walk around the corner to Rocco's room.
It's weird that's the guy he went for. That's
he
his guy.
loves CM Punk.
And did Cannon like him?
No, I don't think so. I think he really can't stand. I don't know. No, I don't think it's either him or The Miz.
He hates The Miz. He doesn't like The Miz.
Yeah, Cannon really doesn't like The Miz.
Nobody likes The Miz.
CM Punk doesn't do any kind of alcohol or drugs, so
He's straight
Panda likes
edge.
that. And he's covered in tattoos. Panda likes that. He loves hockey. He's from Chicago.
Should be called CM Puss.
Got his ass kicked in that MMA. Did you see
did.
that? Ooh.
Maybe he needs to get a couple drinks in him.
I think that humbled that motherfucker. He got tore up.
CM Puss got some of his game.
I just text Panda. CM Punk is back. Nothing.
I think Panda even had his hair, did his beard.
Yeah.
He did
all that shit.
He got some same tattoos. I think that CM Punk has.
I went.
Okay.
I remember I tried to grow a 5 o'clock shadow like Scott Hall when I was into Scott Hall. I get it.
Also, want to say, Kev, what is your take on Colin Kaepernick getting his workout shot with the NFL? Yeah, I'd heard that he's doing a workout. He's asked for significant members of the franchises to be there to look at it after 3 years of being shut down. Yeah, to me, hey, I mean, I think anybody, if you got the skill set, you should play in the NFL. That's what it's all about.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he being blackmailed out of the NFL? I don't know. A lot of people.
Blackballed.
Blackballed. Sorry, blackballed out of the NFL. A lot of people completely believe that. So he said, just curious your thoughts. Muy contento por él, as he says, very happy for him. Okay, so I guess he likes that. He is back more. Okay, yeah, he's back more as a commentator, but definitely working back for the WWE. That was for CM Punk or CM Plus.
Yeah, Panda said CM Punk is back, but sort of.
Okay, he's gonna come
Yeah,
back
that's
as
what
like
it is.
a commissioner or something, where he, or maybe a referee. That's what they always do. They kind of bring him back lightly. It depends on what kind of contract they sold with him too, or signed with him.
I thought he hated Vince.
They all hate Vince until they need another job. Vince McMahon does seem like he is such a cock.
He is such a cock.
I mean, don't you think?
Yeah.
Not the character, just to be in that business.
Just the guy.
Well,
Yeah.
all those guys and girls have egos anyway, and then you have to deal with the money, and there's so much cutthroat competition.
Yeah. Well, are any of us a cock? I think Lauren from Richmond would like for us to try. She suggested a personality test. She said you were talking about personality tests. I'm not familiar with the one that you had mentioned, but the Myers-Briggs is so accurate. It tests your preferences in 4 areas: how you get energy, introversion, which is an I, versus extroversion, which is an E; how you gather data between sensing, which is an S, and intuition, which is an N; how you make decisions between feeling, which is the F, and thinking, which is a T; and how you live your lives between judging, J, and perceiving, P. So you get a 4-letter score when you're finished, and the personality types are very accurate. Please, please, please take it, because I've been guessing for years what letters you guys would be. You have to be honest when taking the test and go with your gut reaction for each question. What is true of you and not what you wish was true of you.
Interesting.
My personal prediction is that JBird is an ENFP. So that would be extroversion, intuition, feeling, and pussy.
ENFP stands for enough,
perceiving.
pussy.
Yes. Denny's is an INFP, so he's the same except for his is introversion, which is why they're such good friends. I think Kevin and Virginia are both J's, which the...
Jack-offs.
Yes.
Jackasses.
Judging. Okay.
Very
judgy.
Very judgy.
Yes, I know. I love to do nothing more in my day but to pick people out and judge them.
I am very judgy, but I think I also use perception.
You use judginess first, though. Perception.
But I base it on something. I'm not just basing it on, oh, I look at you for 1 second and I think I have you all figured out. No, I watch your ass. I look you up and down. I listen to your words. I drink you in. And then I come up with a pretty spot-on assessment 99% of the time.
You do your own personality test.
Yeah.
It's called the I'm out of my fucking mind test.
I know what's up. Fuck you.
But I have a hard time figuring out your other letters. Kevin and Virginia both being J's, judgy, and Jason being a P.
What's the P really
perceiving?
Oh, okay.
Pussy.
Like, does it really stand for? Does it really stand
He
for?
thought it really stood for.
What the fuck?
Would explain why Kevin and Virginia are very organized and plan ahead, and Jason often struggles with quote-unquote adulting tasks. please take the time to take the quiz. You can find it at 16personalities.com.
16personalities.com. I'll take it.
See, you guys can't struggle with adulting stuff because you have kids and you're all hitched up. You have to be an adult. It sucks. I was telling Denny's that the other day. There's nobody who keeps me in line or in check. Mm-hmm. You know what? Ever.
You're a free bird.
I am a free. That's good, but that can also be bad sometimes.
You get to do what you want, so it's good, but you're lonely, so it's bad.
No, it's not that. There's somebody there to at least maybe stop you with certain things. Yeah, you have to have a gauge.
Governor?
Well, yeah, when you're just fucking, woo, I'm just by myself.
Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, you really are footloose and fancy free, which I do love.
You can borrow Panda. He's a governor.
He is. Talk about a weekend. He's a straight-laced guy, straight edge, and I don't think there's a straight-edge person in the group there.
He stood out in Orlando.
Oh, he did. He went to bed really early on Saturday.
Did he really?
I felt bad, too.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to do a Fly Me to the Moon sing-along with the table. I'm like, come on, Panda, let's do this shit. And I don't think he wanted to do it, so I had to do it. I didn't know all the words, and it kind of fell flat.
Could you sleep in the house, though, or was it just mass chaos and loud?
So you could. If you went to your own room, you could sleep.
Okay.
Or you could, but I can't sleep.
And everybody had their own bedroom.
When I am at a different place other than I have a tough time sleeping at home, but I really have a tough time sleeping on the road. Especially when Virginia's farting.
I didn't hear it. If it happened in my sleep, it didn't happen.
You're right, it didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Got interesting perspective here, too, on why JBird hates veggies. Some people are genetically wired to avoid some vegetables. Everybody inherits 2 copies of a taste gene that encodes for a protein in the taste receptors on the tongue, which allows us to taste bitterness. People who inherit 2 copies of a variant of the gene are not sensitive to bitter taste from certain chemicals. Those with 1 copy and another with another copy perceive bitter tastes of these chemicals. Okay, so there you go. So it might be a genetic reason why you are so put off, like leafy green vegetables, which are good for the heart, is something that I detest your taste buds.
When I'm really, really hungry, I'll try different things. And the one I can't believe I like is the Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. I can't even say it.
Brussels sprouts?
Are you going to make fun of my lisp now?
Yes.
I went to speech class. Whatever you want to bring that up?
Can you go back or get a refund?
Can I go back now?
Did you keep your receipt?
My mom took me out because the woman reminded me of a werewolf. I was too scared to go to fucking. Well, then they call you out of class, like,
Jason, the werewolf needs to see you.
Jason, hey, Lispy, get your Lispy ass in here. Only one in class, they're all watching me. It's fucking humiliating.
Yes. It's tough, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Amanda from Port St. Lucie said, I thought y'all might enjoy my method for studying. He said, whenever I have to memorize a list, I create a sentence where the first letter of each word matches the first letter of each word on the list. Kind of like an acronym, I guess. Anyway, the sentence that I'm using to memorize one of my lists is, Denny's can farm cream, corn, and pot. Hopefully this sentence will help me during my midterm tomorrow. So
I love it.
I used to do the same exact thing. That's how I would remember shit. I would make sentences just like that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a good way to do that. Yeah. Those little things that you can... put a visual to it.
Brain tricks.
Yeah, little brain tricks. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't remember stalactites and stalagmites, which was which.
Which is which?
Well, you'll never forget it after I tell you. Oh. Stalactites are the one that hang down from the top of a cave. Stalagmites start from the ground and they grow their way up. The reason, because tights has tits in it and it hangs down. My mom taught me that in elementary school. I've never forgotten it.
Tights has tits in it.
Did you say tits?
Yes, she did. Which my mom never, and my mom has never sworn ever. I was like, tits?
What? She said tits?
So I've never forgotten stalactites. And she was so bashful when she says, the tits. I was like,
what?
What?
Mom?
I couldn't believe it, but I've never forgotten it. So I will never forget stalactites hang down from a cave and stalagmites. Yes.
Is that the only time you heard your mom swear?
That's the only, somewhat vulgar words she's ever used that I have ever heard.
I think we've all learned something here today.
I will ask you this question in 5 years. Be it going stalactites. You'd be going to hang down like tits.
Never forget it.
Yep. Bam.
Was the word fart, was that off? Was that too crude?
No, we'd say fart. Fart was okay.
Okay, because I know some houses are like that.
Yeah, you'd.
Could you imagine growing up in a house where you couldn't say fart?
I mean, we I think we would say titty.
Yeah, Rocco says titty.
Well,
Rocco yelled at his sister yesterday, and he goes, "Get your tits over here."
Oh my gosh, Virginia. He's going to say that at school.
No, he's not.
Okay.
We're trying to teach him that you can't talk like that at school.
Get your...
it's working well. Huh?
Only at the house, your sister. Get your tits over. I mean, that's like a 1960s madman saying.
That is.
Yeah. Get your tits over here. Give me some scotch.
He's like, hashtag me too, you little 4-year-old.
Yeah, he's hashtag me too.
Good Lord.
You're gonna get an email.
Send the email to Kevin.
Virginia's laughing about him talking about titties.
Somebody texted in and said, when did Mag start calling Panda Dad?
She doesn't.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know that either.
She has a dad. She calls him KK. She calls him Panda.
Yeah.
If we're out in public and people don't know us, then she might do it just for the sake of a family. You know, if someone will say, "Hey, where's your dad?" She knows they're talking about Panda, and she'll say right there. Mm-hmm. But she calls her dad her dad.
Okay.
And her and Panda are tight.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a teenager, so teenagers aren't really tight with anybody.
Is she I don't feel like Mags is sassy at all and disrespectful.
No, she's not sassy and disrespectful, but she started to do this thing where, she used to, every night we would hang out together, we would eat together, we would talk and laugh, and she kind of wants nothing to do with us. She never used to go in her room and close the door, ever.
Oh, really?
Now she closes her door.
Oh, yeah.
Now she sleeps with the door closed.
Wants that privacy.
She used to always come in and say goodnight. We'd get a kiss.
She's 14, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you want your privacy. 14? Think about a 14-year-old Kevin.
Yeah, no, it was bad stuff. Yeah. Bad stuff.
I'm thinking about 14 JBird.
Wasn't good.
Yeah,
she's wanted to keep more things private too. I keep asking her and prodding, and
I can't imagine why she doesn't want to tell you certain things.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
Very nosy about everybody's love life.
Well, it's not that. Then you'll go on the air and fucking blast it.
I'm not saying anything. I could say something.
What was it you said? It was she watches, what was it?
Disney.
Yeah.
She still watches Disney.
She got mad at that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
She watches Disney at night because it's like peaceful and happy.
I
and
remember.
sweet.
I remember one time I missed basketball practice. It was just I was 13 years old, and I just didn't feel well. I did not have any kind of runs or any kind of poopy cramps or nothing. My dad tells the coach, "Oh yeah, Jason had terrible diarrhea," and then he tells me that's what the coach told the team. I was so mad about that.
That's tough, yeah.
As a 13-year-old, like, fucking, hey, Dad, what? And it wasn't even real.
It was fake diarrhea.
That's a throat problem.
What?
Diarrhea, liarrhea.
Yeah.
Liarrhea. Ain't good.
Damn,
At
Dad.
13, though, it's
Yeah.
messed up.
It is. And I got an email here from Danielle. We've got a page called KVJ Cares at kvjshow.com. We get a lot of people. We just wish we could help everybody out there. There's so many issues that are going on, but we can't. But we at least want to, put a spotlight on it. And if somebody finds it in their heart, say, yeah, you know what, that kind of touched me. I've gone through that and I'd like to help out. Then you can find all those. So we'll mention them here on the show, and then we'll post them up on the website so you can find them easily on that page, KVJ Cares. And especially this time of year. To me, I think it'd be awesome as a family or yourself, whatever, go through if you got a little bit extra money and just kind of look at all of them. If there's something that speaks to you, be like, oh, let's drop 100 on them and let's give 100 to them and, stuff like that to help out these situations. She said, hey, guys, I just want to know if you could post this on your KVJ Cares page. My dad is in need of a heart transplant. So obviously it's something near and dear to us, and it's scary, and we need help. And Danielle has done that. We've posted that up. So you can go to kvjshow.com, and you'll find KVJ Cares on there. And you can put something in there. So let us know if you've got anything like that. We'll be happy to post it up on that page and do what we can to try to help as many people as possible. Mail at kvjshow.com. All right, y'all, enjoy Wednesday. Getting through the week. Back for your Thursday KVJ show tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.